Alright, what's up everybody? Here we are on Season 2, Episode 16 of Mushoku Tensei, which is called Noan and Aisha. I can't believe I completely overlooked the after credit scene in the last episode, and I deeply apologize therefore guys for not including it in the reaction. I was notified about it basically the moment I put my video live, like, dude, you completely missed the after credit scene, and like, I facepalmed straight away because I mean, you know, the funny thing is, even when I got told about it, I didn't actually think it would be Rujot showing up with Noan and Aisha. I was so convinced that it was still gonna take a couple of episodes before we would see them, because they had quite like a distance to travel, you'd figure, right? And so I just, like, I thought the after credit scene was gonna be about something else entirely, and then I realized what it was when I watched it, and yeah, like, it basically just told me, dude, you were fucking an idiot for not having looked for an after credit scene and having included it, because it was a pretty big deal, of course. See, I don't think that my reaction to it would have been anything too shocking. Obviously, it would have been nice to include it because it's a big moment, but that being said, I did do all the speculation in advance, and therefore I'd already basically deduced that it was Rujot coming our way, right? We could tell by the handshake, we could tell by Paul telling us that it was going to be an old friend. The only person I could think of in that moment was Rujot, therefore. Still, the big question right now becomes, like, what kind of part are they going to play in this story? And yeah, especially, like, I mean, you know, I was thinking about Noan especially. It's funny, I was just watching a video that was made by a channel called Any News. He does, like, cut content, basically, for Mushoku Tensei for the anime, I guess, right? Compared to the light novel. He goes into, like, all the stuff that the anime does not address. And a patron of mine asked me to watch it, so that's up on the Patreon if anybody wants to see my reaction to it. But yeah, that being said, he kind of, like, it reminded me that out of the two sisters that Rudius basically has, right? One being, of course, well, neither are technically legitimate sisters if we're, you know, thinking about Rudius being from the real world or from our world, whatever you want to call it. But Noan is, of course, in this world, his, like, legitimate sister. Aisha is more like a, well, a half-sister, because, of course, she's still Paul's kid. But that being said, it's funny how Noan actually sharing the same mom and dad as Rudius, she's the one we know least about, right? We haven't seen her much. The only time I remember basically running into Noan at a later stage was where she was basically accompanied by Paul, right? And she was actually very protective of him, and she was scared kind of Rudius in the moment, and it was kind of, yeah, like, hard to see, I recall. Aisha has a whole different story where Aisha actually loves Rudius, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure always did. It's been a while, of course, since I watched, yeah, that particular episode where we ran into Aisha, but she basically, I think, led us to rescuing Lilia back then as well, right? So, yeah, again, like, out of the two girls, Aisha is the one that I personally feel closest to as well. And I think, in a weird way, Rudius even does with the experiences that he's had. With Noan, there is still more to rebuild there, I feel, if you get what I'm saying. And I think, I mean, I hope that's well, this reunion right now is going to allow that to happen. And Aisha is going to be there in the mix too, which will be nice, because she's, you know, she's kind of gonna allow it to happen, I guess. She's gonna be the middle person to make that possible, whereas it would be a lot more weird, I guess, if it was just Noan showing up herself, I guess, right? Yeah, and then what role Rujot is going to play in all of this kind of remains to be seen too. I had not expected we'd be seeing him back this soon, and it only goes to show you, like, I mean, to me, like, what I automatically start thinking about is, when is Eris coming back, right? I mean, we don't even know where Eris is at right now. There is no reason for us, I think, to be running into her anytime soon, and I will say that I don't expect it to happen this season. But that being said, it's a pleasant surprise to see Rujot, yeah, back in the mix so soon, I will say. Season 2. I had not honestly thought that we'd be seeing either of them in this season yet. So, anyway, of course, last episode was also very much about Nanahoshi's depression, you could say, right? With the, well, the teleportation experiments. Although in the end, of course, we managed to actually make progress there, and we were able to summon a plastic water bottle. So we're going to see where that's all going to lead, and what other progress we're going to be making. The teleportation event is another thing that, you know, having just watched the cut content video that I talked about, they went into it a little bit there too, and it just kind of made me realize like how strange it is that, well, the theory is that Nanahoshi got teleported to this world when the teleportation event also happened that caused everybody to be scattered across the map, essentially, right? But from where did Nanahoshi actually get teleported? Like, who was the person that summoned her? You know, I thought, but I should have honestly rewatched the scene. Yeah, no, I don't know how it exactly happened. I, of course, do recall that Rudius was about to be fighting this dude, Alumfi or something he was called. I think it was a name kind of like that. Who, yeah, we don't even know what his deal really was. He was sent by a particular, like, person on a throne, I think, or something, right? But that being said, it was right in that moment where the teleportation event started to occur. Did it? See, I forget whether it was actually spawned right amongst them, if that makes sense, or if we kind of saw the teleportation wave heading our way. I think that's honestly how it happened, right? So it was somebody else who completed the summoning of Nanahoshi in some particular location far away, I guess, right? And again, the radius that it essentially, the radius that it covered, then caused everybody else on this map to get teleported to different places too. So it's very strange how the summoning of somebody from the real world causes people to get teleported in this, you know, in our Mushoku Tensei world as well. But yeah, anyway, guys, looking forward to seeing what we're going to dive into with this new episode. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to this show, you will be able to get or to watch the full-length reactions every week over on the lowest tier on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. So make sure you go and check that out. And then, yeah, don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let's dive into episode 16.
久しぶりだな。
はい、本当に。まずは妹を護衛してくださってありがとうございます。
礼などいらん。子供を守るのは当然のことだ。パウロの手紙に書いてあった護衛はルイジェルドだ。
Oh, don't worry. I figured.
確かにこれほど頼りになる男はいないな。
Yeah, same.
ルイジェルドさんはあれからどこにいたんですか
？2年ほど南部の密林地帯にいた。
The southern
イ
jungles.
ーストポートに向かい、そこでお前の父親と出会った。お前の師匠にも会った。
ロキシー師匠にですか
Really?
額の目を見せた途端、露骨に壊されてしまった。
Oh, right, because she hated the spirit, right?
スペルト族が恐ろしいと教えて
Yeah, exactly.
ロキシーだったか。お前の妹が張り切ってな。
どっちの
Nah, yeah, definitely
対
Aisha.
象キャラバンの護衛として乗せてもらって効率よく移動できた。だが久しぶりにこき使われた感じがしたな。
それはなんというか、うちの妹が大変な。
Dude, it's honestly, like, it's so nice how Rudius just views her as a sister the exact same way as he does Norn, right? Again, Aisha technically is a half-sister, but she's the one that, you know, that, yeah, she was the one that was easily the most obviously excited to go back to see Rudius, right? And, dude, I just think it's so awesome.
ところで、エリスはどうした？
Oh, God, right. He left before she did.
いろいろとありまして、僕の元から去っていきました。
But it got very complicated.
エリスは決してお前が嫌いになったわけではないだろう。
Yeah, no, it just had to be done.
釣り合いが取れないって言ってました。
真意はわからん。言葉通りなのか、それともお前が勘違いしているのかもしれん。
勘違いですか？
別の意味があったってことか。
I mean, like,
何にせよ俺は3年間苦しんだ。
but that's what I was saying. Like, technically, she could have just fled with Rudius, right? I'm sure Rudius would have come along to wherever she wanted to go. I don't think, yeah, we don't even know where she actually went. Of course, that was the whole plan with her basically getting married, I think it was, right? With some different dude, which she was obviously not looking forward to whatsoever, but she just decided to leave on her own along with Ghislaine.
助けてくれたのはエリスではなくシルフィーだ。今更考えてもしょうがない。
Yeah, like, dude, I am legitimately kind of worried, man. You know, with him being married now so soon in the show. I mean, I say soon, and then I will say that, like, a lot has transpired already, right? In the whole, well, in what we've seen of the show so far, and especially, you know, like, catching up on some of the cut content and realizing how much larger the light novel is. I'm sure that things are kind of even more expansive Rudius has already technically been with several girls too, you could say. But that being said, I'm a little bit worried, dude. Like, what happens when Eris does come back, right? And don't tell me things are gonna start getting weird or something now that Rudius got married to Sylvie. It's just, I don't know what it's all going to mean for the show.
さんはどれぐらいこちらに？
明日には立つ。
Oh.
随分と急ですね。
ああ、お前の邪魔をするつもりも。
Oh, well, that I had not
邪魔だなんて
foreseen.
そんな。
That fucking sucks.
ルーデウス。そんな顔をするな。また戻ってくる。それにエリスは決して言葉のうまい方ではなかった。何か理由があるのかもしれん。もし会う機会があったら落ち着いて話をしてみろ。俺もエリスと出会ったら奴の言い分も聞いておこう。
What if he's gonna be the one sending her our way? Oh god, Buddy Cuddy. Oh no. Yo, is he not fond of Ruger right here? Seems like it. Or is it more like vice versa? Or both ways? I see how things are. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, dude?
二人ともラプラス戦役時代から生きているし、当時はいろいろと因縁もあった。
Yeah. I guess he remembers the spirit.
奴と争うつもりはない。しかし、まさかこんなところに奴がいるとはな。
僕に会いにこの国まで来たらしいですよ。
But did they have a direct confrontation
奴は
in the
そういう
past?
男だったな。では、俺はそろそろ行く。
ルージェルドさん、朝食食べていってください。
Yeah, dude, we need to do more than just this. Like, man did not come here just to bring Norn and Aisha and say goodbye that quickly. Still, I wonder if Bodyguardy specifically remembers Rujut, if they had like a confrontation, if that's what they were saying, or if it's just that Bodyguardy remembers the spirit obviously working together with Lapless, right? Because he gave them the spears and everything. That was basically the story, I think. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is there.
アイシャ、あまりルーデウスに無茶を言うんじゃないぞ。
はい、わかってます。ルイジェルドさん。
安心しろ。また会える。
私も一緒に行きたいです。
Oh. Damn.
これからは俺ではなく、ルーデウスを頼れ。
Yeah, but I think that's the whole point.
あいつはお父さんを。
She doesn't want to be left with him.
見た時と隣にいる女の人が違うし、やっぱり信じられない。
Shit, man.
そういうこともある。決してお前の兄が不誠実というわけではない。
Dude, that's what I was saying. Like, she needs to be fucking eased into this, man. Like, she has not... Her bond with Rudius has not fucking mended whatsoever yet. You know, I was saying already that it's nice that Aisha is at least here, because she's going to kind of allow it to happen. She's kind of the middle person here, right? I was literally saying that in the intro commentary, but I thought, you know, she's obviously gotten closer to Rujot over time because he's been protecting her. Ah, man, this is tough.
シルフィエット、ルーデウスと共に二人を頼む。
はい。
ではな、また会おう。
Damn, dude. I don't know how to feel about this. It was nice to see him, but it sucks to see him go
ま
also.
ずは長旅、お疲れ様でした。
はい。お兄様もご健勝なようで。
まあなんだ。
Yeah, they've got some
こうやって一
conversations
緒
to
に
be
暮
had
らすのは
here.
初めてみたいなもんだし、仲良くやろう。
でもシルフィーネと結婚してるなんてびっくりだよ。ねえ、ノルネもそう思うよね。私シルフィーさんのこと。
I don't know what she expected. I don't think she really thought much about Rudius.
お父さんからお兄ちゃんに会ったら渡すように言われていたものがあったんだ。はい、どうぞ。
Okay, what's in the box?
おお
Ooh, a bunch of jewels and gold. Okay.
お父さんはなんて？
一通は以前届いたのと同じだな。もう一通には二人を学校に通わせなさいって。
Send you both to
私も
school.
学校で習うことなんてないよ。
Yo, they're gonna. I mean, obviously, I guess.
シャワーがしたい。前に約束したじゃん。
Take care of you.
あの時のだっていつも思ってるんだよ。
Aw.
ノルンも
They seem so young for this.
なるんね。お兄ちゃんが話してる。
Yeah, she still has some
私
work to
試
do.
験落ちるかもしれないし。
それは心配しないでいい。あの学校はお金があれば誰でも入学できるから。
そこまでして学校行きたくない。
Oh, I'm guessing that's actually what the money was basically for, right? The gold. Yeah.
なるんね。
It's just an entrance
お兄ちゃ
exam.
ん何聞いてんのさ。
She's interpreting it all wrong,
お
dude.
金でなんとかしようなんて。
No.
ねえが勉強できないのが悪いんでしょ。受ければいいんでしょ。なるんね。まだ話終わってないよ。うるさい。
Oh, shit, man.
はあ。聞き分けないなんて言わない。
Yo, hey, say what you want about Aisha,
で
but
もそう思うよね。
アイシャ
she's grown so much
ノルン
mentally.
に
It's
対して勉
insane.
強できないとか見下すようなことを言うのはやめなさい。
だってなるんね頑張ってないんだもん。
Yeah, that was a little
お
harsh.
前から見ればそうかもしれないけど、ノルンはノルンなりに
Just kind of playing no one's mom. It's insane.
まあお兄ちゃんがそう言うなら気をつける。
きっと学校に行っても行かなくても彼女はうまくやると思うよ。
ほう。
だからあれこれ考えずやりたいことをやらせてあげるのがいいと思う。問題はノルンちゃんの方かな。
Yeah.
パウロさんやルイジェルドさんと離れて不安そうにしてるみたいだし、僕らがちゃんと面倒を見てあげないとね。
I mean, it's just gonna take some easing her into it,
な
huh?
んかシルフィーが頼もしいな。まるでフィッツ先
Give
輩
it a
のよ
little
う
bit
だ。
of time.
あ、いや、フィッ
Mr.
ツ先輩なのか。
なんか僕
He did not just say
偉
that.
そうなこと言っちゃったかな。
いや、助かったよ。
Oh, yeah, you were very to the point, actually.
まさか満点と。
For the exam?
何か言わなくてもいいよね。試験の結果で考えるってお兄ちゃん言ったもんね。
Yeah, but if you do a good job, that means you go.
仕事の方はシルフィーと相談して決めてくれ。
I thought that's what it
ま
meant.
さかの家事手伝い。いや、妹メイドの誕生である。
Okay, but yeah, I don't know what we're doing anymore. I guess she's staying.
今一つの成績だった。
The score left not
最も
left something to be
平
desired.
均的平均をやや下回るぐらいで悪くはないらしい。
学科については俺も詳しくはないけど、結構面白い授業があるから何かやりたいことを探すのはどうだろう。例えば
私寮で暮らしてみたい。
Living in the dorms. Damn. She doesn't want to
寮暮らしか。
sleep over here.
だよ。お父さんはお兄ちゃんと一緒に暮らせって言ってたもん。
I mean, maybe that's for the better, honestly. Like,
ダメだと
let her make her
突っ張
own
るのは
choices
簡
too.
単だ。だが、ノルンが勇気を出して言ってくれたことだし、
Yeah.
仲の悪いアイシャや嫌いな俺と毎日一緒にいるよりは、少し距離を置いてみるのもいいか。
Yeah, I don't think forcing her to stay is
じゃあ
gonna be all too
ノルンは寮で
helpful.
暮らすといい。
なるんねは点数良くなかったじゃん。なんでわがまま聞くの？私は頑張って満点取ったのに、なるんねだけずるい。なるんねをひいきするのは私のお母さんが言うことだからですか？
No, that's quite a deduction to make.
それ誰に言われたんだ。
お母さんとあとノルンのおばあちゃんです。
Oh, shit.
私が半分お兄ちゃんと血がつながっていないからノルンをひいきするんですか？
Oh, man.
俺はリーリャさんをめかけだなんて思ってないし、お前とノルンは両方とも同じ妹だと思ってる。
Yo, this is starting off so problematic already, dude.
二人のためを思って判断したつもりだ。
Yeah.
分かった。
Here I thought everything was gonna be fucking wholesome and shit, because it has been so wholesome. But we've got a ways to go. She really is scrubbing Brutus's back. Well, she got over it quickly at the very least. I don't know what's gonna happen with no one.
言っておかないといけないことがいくつかあります。
Yeah, don't get the don't get within a 5 fucking kilometer radius of Zenoba.
従うこと勉強を頑張ることあと起きた時と寝る前にきちんと歯を磨くように
はい
お風呂にも入るように
Nah,
宿題もやるよう
don't
に
worry, she's gonna do this regardless.
風邪をひかないように
Don't catch colds
最後に最低でも10日に一度は
once
こういう
every
顔をし
10
なさい
days. Okay, so at least we'll get some status reports.
ですか
心配だから
Hmm.
わかります
I mean, that's fair enough. He ran into us straight away at the university
次の
too.
授業楽しみだね
Yep.
先生誰なんだろ
Oh. Oh, I thought she was with him, but she isn't. Yo, don't tell me she's feeling all alone in here now
大
too.
学に入ってから1ヶ月
Well, I mean,
彼女は友達の一人も作っていないようで心配だ
I guess she just like joined a class that was already
う
ongoing or
最
whatever,
近ボス
right?
が元気ないにゃ
そう見えますか
見えるのそんなボスにあちらがプレゼントを用意したにゃ用意するのに1ヶ月もかかったの
何ですかこれ
おっと中を見るのは家に帰ってからにゃ
Okay, what the
誰
fuck
にも
did they
見つから
give
ない
us?
ところでこっそり開け
In
るの
secret oh shit, when no one will catch you. Yeah.
ありがとうございます
Honestly, for you, Rudius, I think that's very
ボ
reassuring.
スの下にいるのも大
Usually.
変なの
God, is this some kind of fucking Viagra potion again? Or
ネズミとかじゃないよな
nah, what should be a fucking sex toy?
あいえこのカバンを開け
We'll
ず
see.
に中身を当てようかと
ちょっと生徒会室まで来てくれないか
The fuck is this about? Please don't tell me Luke is about to find out in Ariel what it is.
実はここ最近女子寮の新入生の顔色が優れないのです
ほう
Troubled.
調査してみたところ胸が小さく顔の造形のいい子ばかりが悩んでいるようです
Small-breasted girls with pretty faces.
ノルも巻き込まれているのか
本日そのうちの一人に詳しく聞いてみたところリニアとプルセナにその場で下着を脱ぐように強要されたというこ
What?
とです
下着
Yo, they didn't put...
さらに情報を収集してみるとあの二人はこれでボスが
Yo,
喜ぶ
they
と
did
話
not...
していたそうです
They did not catch that from a bunch of underage girls.
下着を一つのカバンに入れていたということです
Oh, shit. Oh, this situation could be very fucking problematic right now. What should be something else, though? It better be.
このカバンはリニアとプルセナより今朝方いただいた
Yeah.
中身は見てませんが
Man became upfront straight away.
ルーデン様は無関係であると
無論ですシルフィーと結婚したばかりでどうしてそんな不
Yeah,
満な
they
出ま
just
しょう
told us we were gonna like this, which told me I had a feeling what direction this was gonna go into, but actually, I don't think I did.
信じましょう
ありがとう
Because this is a level beyond what I expected.
あったよてっきり僕が満足させてあげられてないのかいえ私もおかしいと思っていました
Still, I question whether there could be something entirely else in it, but
他の女になど
これはアリエル王女の手で被害者のもとに返しておいてください
oh,
はい
okay,
確かに
okay. I mean, it was obvious they were seen doing it, so
ごめんにゃ悪気はなかったの勘弁してほしいのほらやっぱりダメだったのにゃリニアのせいなのボスが絶対喜ぶからってあ
I questioned their logic. But Jesus Christ.
生意気な一年でにゃヌーニなのどっちが上か分からせてやる
I mean, she knew that they took her underwear,
あ
right?
の子は僕の妹です
And now she's seeing Rudius be close with them. Yeah, this is getting weirder and weirder.
可愛らしい子なの
俺の知らないところでちょっかいかけるなよ
Okay, there we go.
悪
Fucking
いようには
hell.
しないの
What's the empty spot about? Oh, man. Dude, this shit sucks. Oh my god. Nah, don't do this to me. After credits, after credits. I don't think we have them this time though, guys. Hate to say it. Ah, dude, this is definitely not playing out, you know, how I had hoped it to. I'd started calling the show so wholesome recently with the past couple of episodes, right? Because it just seemed like, you know, every episode after the next was more and more wholesome. And now it's definitely starting to become clear that we have some progress to make. And we have some, some problematic situations to resolve. And I guess, yeah, again, I'd already come to the conclusion beforehand that, like, Norn was not going to just run into Rudius's arms here out of nowhere, right? Like, they had, I mean, their last encounter was kind of traumatic for her. And even if, of course, Rudius made back up with Paul, and she was aware of that too, still, Rudius never actually had the time to grow any kind of relationship with Norn. He was gone when he was young. He saw once with Paul and had a falling out. That's it, right? And so I thought that things were gonna play out smoothly because I figured that, oh, we've got Aisha and Rujot here. And that's gonna, you know, like that's gonna soothe things over. But then it turns out that Rujot was leaving straight away, which fucking sucks. You know, I mean, he's gonna pop up, obviously, at some point again. So there's nothing there to be feeling disappointed or frustrated about. But yeah, then you realize that, you know, just Aisha actually isn't enough. And Norn wants to, Norn wants to go to school for one, and be in the dorms, of course, whereas Aisha actually wanted to stay basically as a maid in the same way that her mom was, right? And so you don't just get the troubled relationship between Rudius and Norn, but you also get the fact that at school, Norn is struggling right now. And like what that's telling me is basically Norn is turning into what Rudius was at the start of this season again. It's the same fucking thing. You know, we saw it with Nanahoshi last episode, where she was falling into that depression. And now we're seeing it with Norn. And with Norn, it's going to be, you know, 5 times worse because she's a kid that hasn't gone through too much yet. And, you know, that's not like she's basically in a strange place all by herself. That's what it's feeling like right now for her. Again, with Rudius being depressed, at the very least, he was old enough to basically get himself out of it. With Nanahoshi is a person from the real world. Again, she's old enough as well. Norn is a kid. This shit sucks, dude. Like, I can't... yeah, no, it's making me feel some kind of way, man. Like, just genuinely feeling bad for her, I guess, right? And I don't know what's gonna be the thing that's gonna cause her to get over this, if she even will. Like, that's the question I ask myself too. I mean, what if this could really go into a bad direction? You just don't know, right? Like, this show has had some traumatic moments happen, but still, I feel like, you know, trauma is not going to be entirely over yet. And again, for as wholesome as things have gotten, the wholesomeness never lasts. So I don't know what direction this is headed in. I don't know if this is something that we're going to see improve over time, or if this is something that's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Because honestly, right now, that's what I'm feeling afraid of. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction to this new episode of Mushoku Tensei. If you did, then of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you will be able to check out the full-length reactions every week on the lowest tier over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. So make sure you go and check it out. And then I hope to see you back next week.